Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel and welcome to the Prestige Master video. Here within Black Ops 6, I set out a while ago to get Prestige Master before Christmas. This was something that we used to do back in the day for every single COD that had traditional Prestige mode. Then, of course, they took it away from us for some reason for like 5 years there. And there was this comment from a while ago, back when they first revealed the Prestige rewards, saying, can we get a Nero Prestige Master before Christmas challenge? Been needing this since Black Ops 4, and I say you've got it, it's been too long. When it comes to Black Ops 6, you level up pretty quickly, considering we got all of our XP tokens from the previous games added into Black Ops 6, and then on top of that, we've had a couple of double XP events. It really didn't take me that long whatsoever, which we will be covering in the stats portion of this video. But for right now, let's talk about what happens when you hit Prestige Master. So here I am in Zombies, and as you guys can see, I go from 10th Prestige level 55 up to 10th Prestige level 56. At the very end of the match, it changes my icon to the Prestige Master icon, and then we see Prestige Master. Congratulations, you've mastered Prestige. You've been granted a Prestige Master ribbon and may now level up to level 1000. All gameplay content will remain unlocked. Continue to level up to earn stars for your ribbon and more rewards, which I thought I would see those right away, but no, the next thing we see is this, which is something you're going to see a lot, at least as of right now if you hit Prestige Master. Would you like to enter Prestige Master 12? Well, I don't think there are 12 Prestiges in this game, but sure, let's see what happens here. And as you guys can see, we're contacting the server, and this went on for quite a long time until at the very end, it says something went wrong while contacting server for entering the next Prestige. Please try again later. It's almost as if Treyarch did not anticipate people actually hitting Prestige Master, or maybe they didn't really test it out whatsoever because nobody at their studio is ever going to hit Prestige Master. I don't know, but regardless, everything goes back to normal after this little error right here, and let's go ahead and take a look at those rewards. Right away after hitting Prestige Master, you unlock a skin for Marshall, which is going to be called Sitting Bull Reborn. This was previously revealed to us and everything, but the idea behind the skin is it's meant to represent the iconic cover art that we had from the original Black Ops, as well as the Sitting Bull pose that we've seen used as the cover art for virtually every Black Ops game. For me personally, for my taste, it's all subjective. I'm curious to hear what you guys think down there in the comments. It's not an amazing skin, especially for hitting Prestige Master. There are some cooler skins that you unlocked throughout your Prestige journey, right? But this one right here is what you get at Prestige Master. I think it looks okay, but again, it doesn't really stand out that much. It kind of looks like a default skin to the untrained eye. And also, we still have the faction problem within this game where you get this Prestige Master skin. It's the thing you get for grinding the game harder than 99.9% of the player base, and you can only use it when you're playing on the Black Ops faction. If you play on the other faction, well, sucks to suck, pick a different skin, I guess. It's kind of weird. On top of that, we have more Prestige rewards, but you have to level up to actually get them. So initially, like I said, we get that skin, but then at Prestige Master level 60, you get a loading screen. At level 65, you get the Gobblegum pack. At 70, you get the Cerberus animated emblem. At 80, you get a spray, and then at Prestige Master level 90, we get the classified arsenal weapon blueprint, which looks like it might be for the Amos. I'm not entirely sure what weapon that's supposed to be, but yeah, it looks solidly okay. It's not my favorite blueprint in the world or anything, but it is animated. It does stand out. It does say Prestige Master, and honestly, it kind of reminds me a bit with the animation and everything of what we used to have with the Numbers skins back in Blackout, and then of course they became a bundle back in Cold War, and I really do, in retrospect, think that they should have brought back the Numbers skin and make it so you can unlock a bunch of them throughout your Prestige Master and have the Numbers skin be essentially the Prestige Master skin. Whenever you see somebody rocking the Numbers, that means they're Prestige Master, that means they grinded the game a ton, and then maybe add more of them throughout the entirety of Prestige Master, because it's kind of weird at what we have right now. You get your instant skin, and then you level up to 90 to get your other stuff, and then from Prestige Master level 90 all the way to 1000, you get nothing, essentially. We're talking about 910 levels where you essentially get nothing outside of the old school Prestige icons, which I will say, I love the old school Prestige icons. If you're at all familiar with the old Prestige systems that we used to have back in the day, then you'll remember that in Treyarch games, when you hit Prestige Master every 100 levels, you will unlock the old school Treyarch Prestige icons and be able to use them in game. Well, now we get to use everything, essentially. At Prestige Master level 100, you get like every first Prestige icon from COD history. We're talking COD 4, World at War, you know, Blackout, Zombies Prestiges, Vanguard, World War II, Infinite Warfare, everything, right? Like all the Prestige icons are there. Level 100 is first Prestige, 200 is second Prestige, 300 is third Prestige, so on and so forth, all the way up to level 1000. I like having the customizable Prestige icons there. I also love the fact, and I gotta talk about this, I love that the old icons were just straight up ripped from the old games. They weren't recreated whatsoever. Like, look at the World at War icons. Look how low resolution they are. Look how bad bad they look, because back in the day, we were playing on 4x3 televisions and like really bad gaming monitors and everything. Like your prestige icon in World at War was never meant to be seen this close up, right? So the resolution is really freaking bad, but I will say that pixelation and that resolution on these old icons adds so much charm, because these are very clearly the original icons from World at War that they just put into this game. Like, I kind of think that's pretty cool. But if we look back at a game like Call of Duty World War II, for example, that was a game that when you hit Prestige Master, there were no real rewards whatsoever, and people got kind of upset about that, right? We kept poking and prodding at Sledgehammer over the course of the year, and then honestly, like towards the end of World War II's life cycle, they eventually retroactively went back in and added Prestige Master rewards. Every 100 levels, instead of getting something like old school Prestige icons, you got a new player skin, as well as weapon camos and things like that every 100 levels. I would love to see Treyarch do something similar to that here within Black Ops 6, and again, the number skins would be a great way of going about that, though it's already been kind of done, considering we have the number skin for Woods as a pre-order bonus or for people that have Game Pass, so I guess the number skin idea is kind of thrown out the window. But regardless, I would like to see more things being added for Prestige Masters as they go from level 90 up to level 1000. We are talking about the most hardcore of the hardcore, but a lot of people have hit Prestige Master already, and there's still 11 months to go in this game's life cycle, and who knows if carry forward's going to be a thing going into COD 2025, so there's definitely a lot of time left. People are definitely going to be hitting Prestige Master 100, 200, 300 before the game ends, so I'll be curious to see if Treyarch does anything in regards to this. I mean, the entire Prestige system itself has been fantastic this year. I would say the best Prestige mode we have ever had. Not only was it relatively streamlined, but after you hit first Prestige, every 10 levels you got something, and that felt really good. And it's going to feel kind of weird being Prestige Master here, because now when I level up, I'm not really going to be getting anything anymore. Going through those first 10 Prestiges was awesome. In total, we got 6 Operator skins, 5 weapon blueprints, 33 Gobblegums, 10 hours of double XP tokens, 10 emblems, 9 loading screens, 6 weapon charms, as well as 4 sprays. Every 10 levels, we got something new, and that was pretty fantastic. I'm not going to lie. Prestige mode feels really good here within Black Ops 6. I'm so happy that it's back, and hopefully, fingers crossed, it's here to stay, and we don't go back to that stupid seasonal system that we had to have because of Warzone over the course of the past 5 years. Now, I'm sure a lot of you are wondering, well, how long did this take? What did you do to get there so quickly? This, that, and the other. So let's go ahead and take a look at that next. When it comes to my overall stats, they're not freaking good. Skill-based matchmaking plus unlocking Dark Matter definitely made my stats pretty bad here within this game, with a KD of 1.37 and a win-loss of 0.7. Some of the best advice I think I've given anyone in this game is when skill-based matchmaking is trying to really screw you over, just back out of that match, search for another game, and then within 30 seconds you'll be in a brand new match, and chances are that lobby won't be as terrible as the one prior to it. I've been leaving a lot of my matches here within Black Ops 6 because skill-based matchmaking is absolutely out of control, but the 114 hours total is kind of misleading, as other game modes do play into the equation here, as everything you do in multiplayer, zombies, and Warzone all count towards your prestige. So for me, I had 4 days and 15 hours in multiplayer. I then had 1 day, 14 hours in zombies, and then something like 3 hours or something like that in Warzone, which didn't really equate to a whole lot, but it was there. Overall, just kind of ballparking this here, it took me just over 6 days of playtime to hit Prestige Master, which is actually pretty fast, all things considered, but we did have all of our double XP tokens from the previous games added here to Black Ops 6, and we've also had a couple of double XP events as well, and then of course getting Dark Matter, as well as Dark Matter Indeed, which is where you go and get Dark Matter on all 33 base weapons. Doing all those challenges definitely helped me level up pretty quickly, and you may be wondering, well, what's the best way to level up quickly? You know, what did you do? For me, Liberty Falls, directed mode, staying on round 15, and then just grinding through headshots and challenges was by far the fastest way for me to level up. When it came to multiplayer, I did play that a ton, but I was mostly playing in face-off, and it's kind of weird how it works with the XP systems here in this game. We've talked about this in previous videos, but they give you more or less XP here in Black Ops 6 based on the game mode you're playing and the map that you're playing. So if you're only playing face-off, going for Dark Matter, keep in mind that when you're playing Domination on Stakeout, for example, you're only getting 35 XP per kill. So if you're somebody out there who's butt sliding around the map, constantly hip firing, never getting your headshots or anything like that, you're only getting 35 XP a kill, and you got like 4 headshots for that entire game, you're getting bare bones XP, man. You're getting barely anything. But if you're somebody who's getting, 10 to 15 headshots a game, sometimes even more if it's a good lobby, if you're blitzing through your challenges, face-off is a good place to go. You get way less XP per kill, but those challenges will outweigh how little XP you're getting for kills with how much XP you're getting for completing your challenges and unlocking your camos. So if you want to level up fast, I recommend Liberty Falls directed mode on round 15. That is really, really good. But if you want to stick completely to multiplayer, face-off can be good so long as you're doing challenges. But again, If you're just like one of those people that's butt sliding around, or you're just not getting your headshots for one reason or another, if you're getting 5 headshots a game in face-off, you might as well go play something else, to be honest, because you can get 5 headshots a game playing domination on, you know, Vorkuta, for example, and get way more XP per kill while still maintaining your 5 headshots a game. If you're in face-off and you're not optimizing your challenges, you are going to level up incredibly slowly. If you're looking to not really focus on challenges, maybe you don't care about camos or anything like that, you just want to level up and grind and get your kills and everything, then domination's good, hardpoint's good, your normal traditional modes, those are all good. But if you're tying in challenges like most of us are, keep in mind that small maps give you way less XP. Your challenges may be easier, but you're getting less XP, so you have to really be optimizing those challenges, and that system is very convoluted, and I apologize for that, but don't blame me, blame Treyarch. They're the ones that made this whole system so confusing. I would also like to point out the irony of this video here today. Yesterday, I posted a video about the end of XDefiant, which if you haven't heard already, you can go watch that video after this, but yeah, they're shutting down XDefiant, and it's such a weird juxtaposition here, right? So XDefiant gets shut down on December 3rd, and one of the main reasons for that was a severe lack of content, a severe lack of progression, and then like 4, maybe 5 hours after that news dropped, I hit Prestige Master in Call of Duty while also having 33 out of 33 dark matter. Like, the juxtaposition there is kind of crazy. Like, there's so much to grind for here within Black Ops 6, and I truly wish that XDefiant could have kept up in some capacity when it came to that, because the game wasn't even out barely 6 months. I think 6 months and 1 day is exactly how long that game lasted, but it really came down to a severe lack of progression. Progression is huge in video games nowadays. Like, how many of you guys out there absolutely detest skill-based matchmaking and all the algorithms and all this bullshit that's happening behind the scenes in COD, but you still play because you love the franchise and you love the progression aspect of it? For me personally, that's the only thing that gets me through COD anymore, is leveling up, getting dark matter, doing challenges, going for 100%er and all that, like playing zombies, like all that stuff is what makes the game fun. And also I think it gives me this unique perspective as a content creator, because when I make my videos, I make my critiques, I make my reviews, if something happens and I'm calling out some bullshit or whatever, you know it's coming from somebody who loves this franchise, has been playing it for 17 years, is freaking Prestige Master and has dark matter, has went through and done all this shit. Like, I'm right here with you guys. I'm down here in the trenches, for crying out loud. And I definitely think that adds a bit of authenticity to the videos that I make and everything. But overall, I got to Prestige Master because I wanted to, because I enjoy grinding COD. That's ultimately what it comes down to. The franchise has changed a lot since I first picked it up back in 2007, and I'm trying to level up in COD 4 with my 0.6 KD. A lot's changed since then. But one thing that hasn't is my love for this franchise, which is why I am so passionate about all the things that happen within it. And believe me, ladies and gentlemen, there's a lot of videos coming out over the next couple of days, because there is a lot of news, and believe it or not, a lot of bullshit to cover, so stay tuned for that. But for right now, we're going to wrap up this video. I hope you guys all enjoyed it. Leave your thoughts and feedback down there in the comments. Thank you all so much for listening, and I hope you guys all have a wonderful day.